When people in the village of Akori in the Lori region want to figuratively explain what poverty is, they point at this 2-room wooden hut where a 9-member family of Aramayas lives. Once Aramayas worked in construction business, but now he's unable to do that as his hands do not work. In the village, he has a reputation as a good gardener. Because of a disease, he cannot do that work anymore. Now he is handing down his skills to his elder son so that at least with one job on the side, they could add a little to the family scarce budget.
We receive a benefit, but it is not enough for us. 34,000 drams. We managed to buy only bread.
They have a small land plot, which they cannot cultivate because of a shortage of water. The hut where they live does not belong to them either. It is just makeshift.
Before that, we rent a house in the village. He had a job at that time. Later, the landlord told us to come and live in this hut. He said he didn't live there, at least we would. We came here, but we have no possibility to live here. If the owner of this house comes, we don't know what to do.
Finding new lodging will be added to the numerous concerns of Aramayas and Ruzan's family when the house owner returns. It is impossible to pay the rent and take care of other needs with just 34,000 drams.
My daughter got up in the morning and said, "Mommy, my shoes are torn. How can I go to school? What shall I do? I don't even have the opportunity to buy. There is no work, so I could work somewhere to be able to buy a pair of shoes."
The mother of the family does not remember when she bought clothes for the children last.
I cannot buy clothes at all. It is what neighbors give. This one, that one, they call us and give so they can at least attend school. No ABC.
It is not difficult to guess the answer to the question, what do you eat? Because each of the 9-member family receiving a benefit of only 34,000 drams has only 125 drams to live on for a day.
I buy noodles. We manage it somehow. I asked the store owner to give us something on credit to give to my children. The store owner feels sorry for us, gives something. Then I go and pay the debt, half remains. Now I have a debt of 65,000 drams.
The mother of 7, lifting the lid on the boiler of the stove, shows the daily meal. Several potatoes, hardly exceeding the number of family members.
It is not enough, but what shall we do if we cannot afford more? We make it last us.
In Ruzan's opinion, it would help them a lot if her husband had a job, but this unclear disease comes to prove the well-known proverb about hail.
My husband's health deteriorated. His hands do not work. He cannot do anything. His fingers do not feel. I don't know, for several years he feels so. I didn't take him to the doctor. I said, "Let's go." What doctor can he go without a penny? He didn't go.
Because of having no money, they cannot treat little Karina either. When the girl was 4 months old, she got poisoned with milk powder that had expired, and she has had poor health ever since.
I sent my Hovannes with Karine to school. She fell down in the street. She is an unhealthy child. If only her brother could take her to school and bring back so that she could learn ABC.
The elder son of the family, Edgar, is 17 years old. He has not attended school since he completed the 4th grade. He will replace his father in domestic work until he is drafted into the army.
I went to school before the 4th grade. I don't know. I didn't have clothes, shoes. My mother sewed something. When my father didn't manage either, I went to the forest for firewood, and I spent much time on that too.
After thinking for a long time, Marina agreed to write a letter to Santa Claus. She thinks for a time not because she does not believe in his existence, but because in this house the New Year is a forgotten holiday.
My children do not know what the New Year is. I cannot. I must manage 34,000 rams to pay the electricity bill, taxes, and pay our debts. I cannot buy anything to make a New Year for my children to make fun.
That is the way the family of Aramayas and Ruzan from Akori lives next to us.